Hello. All right. Oh shoot! Did not even go to alarms. What's up, guys? It's Mars Sports with Marshall. Today we're gonna be making college football predictions for the week. If y'all didn't see, I will make a disclaimer statement real quick. When I did the NFL predictions earlier, go check it out if you haven't seen that yet. Let's just say my friends were kind of being a little weird about it. Yeah, but they were just like playing like weird clips and all. But yeah, anyways, let's do this. So we're gonna go with the SCS schools real quick just to get them out of the way. I'll go Princeton 90%. I don't got much time to film, by the way. I'm gonna go Brown for this one, 94% as well. Morgan Yale, I'll go Yale. Stetson versus Marist, I will go. Actually, no, I'll go Stetson. Just like Stetson Bennett. San Diego Davidson, I will go Davidson. I'm just gonna skip these real quick. Howard versus Robert Morris, I'm gonna go with Robert Morris. Duquesne versus LIU Brooklyn. I'll go Duquesne. Dartmouth versus Pennsylvania. I'll go Pennsylvania, not Penn State. The FCS version of Penn State, I guess. This doesn't have a logo, so I'm not gonna pick that. I'm gonna go Delaware State over Virginia Lynchburg. Presbyterian versus Butler. I'll go with Butler. St. Thomas versus Dayton. I'm gonna go Dayton. Bryant versus Moreland. Bryant versus Rhode Island. I'm gonna go Rhode Island. Lay versus Monmouth. I'm gonna go with Monmouth. It smells terrible in here. Sorry. East Tennessee versus Stanford. I'm gonna go with Samford. I'm sorry, Samford. I don't got check. I don't got time to check. It's okay. Stonehill versus San Francisco. I'm gonna go Stonehill. Sorry, I got the order reversed that time. Merrimack versus Sacred Heart. I'm gonna go Sacred Heart. If it loads, there we go. Youngstown versus North Iowa. I'll go with. Actually, I'll go with upset. North Iowa, only 22% say that. So Colgate versus Cornell. Go Chris Cornell University. Fordham versus Georgetown. I will go with Georgetown. Actually, wait. No, I'll go with Fordham. Drake versus Moorhead. I'll go with Moorhead. I thought it was Moorstead last week. Same. Was that last Minnesota State versus Valladolid? I'm gonna go Valladolid. Western Carolina versus the Citadel. I'll go with West Carolina because the Citadel literally doesn't have a freaking win all season. Hampton versus Richmond. I'll go with Richmond. God, it smells so bad in here. I'm sorry. NCAT versus Norfolk. I'm going Norfolk. South Dakota versus North Dakota State. An interesting D2 matchup, an FCS matchup. Some of the GOAT of FCS right here, NDSU, and 92% also say that. I'll go with NDSU though. We're gonna go with William Mary versus Twitter or Elon, or X or Tesla or Elon. God, why is this thing being so slow? Turn off the Wi-Fi. There we go. Elon. Actually, wait, what? I'll go with William Mary. Why not? Sorry, I didn't see the record. Austin P versus Lindenwood. I'll go Pay 82%. I feel like Austin P plays a lot of the FCS schools. I'll go Texas Southern. Lincoln, because Lincoln doesn't have a logo. That automatically means that they're probably going to lose that game. No, nothing again. Towson versus New Hampshire. I'll go New Hampshire. Weber State versus North Colorado. I'll go Webber. North Dakota versus South Dakota State. I will go with South Dakota State. A lot of D2 schools. FCS schools. Tuskegee versus Alabama A&M. I'll go with Alabama A&M. That's on what's HBC? Oh, historically black college universities. Oh, cool, nice. Shoot, why do I keep picking on the same one? Wagner versus Rutgers. Rutgers is D1, so I'm just gonna go Rutgers. Bucknell versus Lafayette. I'm gonna go Lafayette. Stony Brook versus Maine. Someone's gotta win this game. 86% go with Maine. Also, just like how someone needs to win the Bears versus Broncos game. Although they could tie that game. I swear to God, they tie. I'll go with Villanueva. It's 85% also do that. Idaho versus East Washington. I'll go with East Washington. What the? Okay, you screw. I'll go with East Washington. Right? Why not? Idaho versus Montana. I'm gonna go with Montana. Portland State versus Montana State. I'll go with Montana State. Campbell versus NC Central. I'll go with NC Central. Tarleton State, been to their stadium before, versus Southeast Louisiana. I'll go to Tarleton State. Look at Strawberry Stadium. I've been to Tarleton State University Stadium before. It's actually pretty nice. It's nice for like a D2 school and all that. Yeah. I should say not FCS schools. Virginia Military versus Mercer. I'll go Mercer. No mercy. Missouri State versus South Illinois. I'll go with South Illinois. Southern Illinois, whatever it is. Harvard versus Holy Cross. I'll go with Holy Cross. Southern versus Arkansas Pine Bluff. Actually, I'll go with Southern. The other school out of Baton Rouge. Alcorn versus Alabama State. Alcorn State versus. Oh, interesting. 66-44. 66-34. Sorry, my math's off. Kennesaw versus Charleston Southern. I'll go with Charleston Southern. Chattanooga versus Wofford. I'll go with Chattanooga. I just realized I need to wipe my butt, but sorry, I kind of revealed the secret. UT Tech versus Colorado State. I'll go Colorado State. Come on, they don't speak Colorado. Come on, bro. Why would I pick against them? Indiana State versus Murray State. I'll go Murray. Tennessee State versus Tennessee Martin. A bunch of Tennessee schools. I'll go with Martin. Abilene Christian versus North Texas. I will go with North Texas, and that, believe it or not, that game is actually happening 10 minutes away from my house. So, yeah, I won't be 10 minutes away when it happens. I'll be in Princeton, Texas, not where Princeton University is located. Going for a band competition. Yeah, Eastern Illinois versus Northwestern State. I'll go with Eastern Illinois. Texas A&M Commerce versus Stephen F. Austin. Shout out to my second grade teacher, Miss Warden, because she went there. You go SFA. Florida A&M versus Mississippi Valley State, I guess. I'll go with no, wait. Why did I pick that? Florida A&M. Sorry. Let's see. Grambling versus Prairie View. I'll go with Prairie View. Only 64%. I almost picked Grambling, but I just feel like I don't feel things gonna take shape. Eastern Kentucky versus North Alabama. I'll go with North Alabama. Only 33% go with that. Yeah. Lamar versus Houston Baptist. I'll go with Houston Baptist. UC Davis versus Cal Poly. That one's a cracker. I'll go with Cal Poly. South Utah versus Central Arkansas. I'll go with South Utah. The 36% say so. Yeah, actually, I'll go for that. Yeah. Nichols versus McNeese. Again, one of these guys got to win the game. I'm actually going to go with McNeese here. 85% says a Louisiana matchup right there. North Arizona versus Sacramento State. I'll go with Sacramento State. There you go. Sorry, I'm wiping my butt. Yes, I am pooping. It's my channel. I can do what I want while I'm filming. Now let's get a little transition. Okay. It didn't flush. Frick. Temple versus Tulsa. I'm gonna go with Tulsa, and 75% also say that. That's tonight, or at the time. I don't know. Western Kentucky. I'm filming this on Thursday at, on the Thursday on what time? It's 4:49 p.m. as it says. Middle Tennessee versus Western Kentucky. I'll go West Kentucky. 82% also say that. Jacksonville State versus Sam Houston State. I'll go Jacksonville State. 68% say so. I know there's an Argyle player that goes to Sam Houston. Louisville versus NC. I'll go with Louisville. Only 60% go with them though. So yeah. Utah versus Oregon State. I'm gonna go with Utah. I feel like it will be a pretty close game. And 63% also say that. UTEP versus Louisiana Tech. Screw it. I'll go UTEP. And 34%, only 34% say it. Cincinnati versus BYU. I will go with BYU, and 73% say so. Clemson versus Syracuse. I'm gonna go with a little according to this. I think Syracuse is gonna win that one. A little upset with the odds. And 56% say so. Come on. Clemson lost to Duke. So I don't know what else to say. USC versus Colorado. Man, I don't know about Colorado at this point. They got crushed. They got killed by Oregon. So I don't believe in. I'm gonna go with USC. I think Colorado could put up a good game. And 60% say so. Louisiana versus Minnesota. Minnesota will win it. And 76% also say that. Penn State versus Northwestern. For Jack, I'm going to do this. Penn State. And 87% also say that. Yeah. Buffalo versus Akron. I will go with Akron. And 71% say that as well. Florida versus Kentucky. I'll go Florida. Oh, shoot. It's 50-50, so that's going to be a close game. No Will Levis, but who cares? But 50-50, so that'll be a close game. I guess there's technically on number of cases, someone's technically leading. I don't know. It's 50-50, though. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes, though. That'll be an interesting one. Yeah. At Kroger Field. Texas A&M versus Arkansas. I will go with Arkansas. I don't know why. I just feel like Arkansas will pull off an upset. And 43% also say that. Wab versus Tulane. I'm going to go with Tulane. 88% also say that. Come on, Tulane's literally one of the teams that are on the rise. Besides Colorado. They're like the Colorado last year. They're coming out of nowhere. South Alabama versus James Madison. I'll go with James Madison. 85% also say that too. Utah versus State versus Connecticut. I will go with Utah State, and 70% also say that. Yeah. Come on, man. Sorry, I'm just bathroom troubles. You with me? All right. Eastern Michigan versus Central Michigan. Little Michigan matchup. I'll go with Central Michigan. 83% also say Central Michigan will beat Eastern Michigan in Central Michigan. Virginia versus Boston College. I will go with Boston College. And 78% also say that. Yeah. Also be on the CW. That's what's carrying NASCAR Xfinity Series coverage in 2025. Miami, Ohio versus Kent State. I will go with Miami. 80% say so. Don't ask me why I said 83. Arizona State versus California. I'll go Cali. And 73%. Or should I say Cal? My bad. Bowling Green versus Georgia Tech. I will go with Georgia Tech. 92% also say that. Whew, that's a lot. That's a lot. Percent. Indiana versus Maryland. I'll go with Maryland, and 86% also say Maryland will win. Wagner versus Rutgers. I think I just picked that, yeah. Because it's an FCS school. Michigan versus Nebraska. Oh, I will go with Michigan. Sorry, Riley Van Poppel. I can't pick your team this week. Former Argyle play right there. Peacock. Is that what it is on? Illinois, Purdue. I will go with Purdue. Ooh, 55% say that too, but that's a close one. I don't know, bro. This is weird. North Illinois versus Toledo. I'll go with Toledo, and 89% also say that. Yeah. Ball State versus West Michigan. I will go with West Michigan. I almost say West Michigan. 85% also say that. Georgia, Auburn. Sorry, I gotta go Georgia. You're welcome, Wolfie. 72% say that's actually a little lower than I thought. I thought it'd be like 80, 81. What do I know? If Auburn beats them, oh my god, I'm gonna laugh so hard at Wolfie, bro. Kansas versus Texas. Actually, two undefeated teams. I will go with Texas though. And 73% also say that as well. Yeah. Houston versus Texas Tech. I will go with Texas Tech on this one. And an astounding, very nice number, a 69% goes with Texas Tech as well. South Florida versus Navy. I got to go with South Florida. Come on, they put up a game against freaking Bama of all teams. And 43% also say that. It's pretty close. Yeah. Old Dominion versus Marshall. That's me. I'll go with my own university, Marshall University. And 92% also say that. Yeah. My second favorite college, Marshall. Because that's my name in it. Come on, bro. I can't forget. Arkansas State versus UMass. No, I'll go with Arkansas State. 60% also say that. Baylor versus UCF. I have to go with UCF. I'm sorry. Baylor's just been not very good lately. 80% say that as well. Yeah. I swear to God, this thing is not flushing. Hawaii versus UNLV. I will go with UNLV. It'll be at the Raiders Stadium. Beautiful stadium for a freaking college football team. And 80% also say that as well. This is an upgrade over Sam Boyd. Missouri versus Vandy. I will go with Missouri. 85% also say that. New Mexico versus Wyoming. I'll go Wyoming. 91% also say that. Yeah. Boise State versus Memphis. Sorry, Michael Madry. I got to go with Memphis. And it's sounding 69. Very nice percent of 69% goes with Memphis as well. Mansfield High School, as we called on the video once. Oregon versus Stanford. I will go with Oregon. Then come on, they literally killed freaking. What was it? Colorado last week. LSU versus Ole Miss. It was a hard one. I can't pick against LSU. I got to go LSU. I think they got a better team. Not even with all the bias there, but yeah. And 62% also say that. I know Wolfie like, oh, you're biased. Oh, you're biased. Yeah, shut up. It's my team. I know when I pick them to win. Iowa State versus Oklahoma. I'll go with OU. 85% also say OU is going to win it. OU? That's crazy. OU going to win it? OU's actually coming back. Terrible season. East Carolina after a terrible season. Well, not terrible. I mean, they went 6-6 or whatever, right? So that's not bad. That's not terrible. I mean, Rice versus East Carolina. I'll go with Rice, and 75% also say Rice is going to win. Utah Tech versus Colorado State. I'll go Colorado. Oh shoot! I already picked that. I wonder why the records are uneven. Excuse me. Texas State versus Southern Mississippi. I will go with Texas State. 77% say so. Coastal Carolina versus Georgia Southern. I will go Gasso. According to this thing, 77% also say that. Abilene Christian versus North Tech. Oh yeah, I picked that already. Troy versus Georgia State. I will go with Georgia State, even though I'll never forgive Troy for what they did to us a couple years ago. And 86% also say Georgia State is gonna win it. We're almost there, guys. Notre Dame versus Duke. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Duke on this one. I think they'll pull it off somehow. And it's not even basketball, bro. 38% also say Duke's gonna win. So it's not. I don't got majority. No, so I'm in the minority, but still, it's not bad that much. Michigan State, University of Iowa. Shoot, I'll go with Iowa, and 77% also say Iowa is gonna win it. South Carolina versus Tennessee. I'll go Tennessee, and 76% also say that. Even though South Carolina should put up a game against Georgia. Jeez, bro, this stupid thing won't flush. Charlotte versus SMU. I'll go with SMU, and 92% also say SMU's going to win it. It'll be at Gerald Ford Stadium. Don't get confused with Ford Center if you're going to that game. In Frisco. Pitt versus Virginia Tech. Someone's going to win this game. Both have a not great record. And I'll go with Virginia Tech. Only 37% say that, though. Yeah. West Virginia versus TCU. I'll go with TCU. And once again, a very nice, astounding number of 69% also go with TCU. Yeah. SDSU, versus Air Force. I'll go Air Force. Screw it. And 85% also say Air Force is going to win it. Appalachian State versus LA Monroe. I'll go with Appalachian. 82% also say that too. Yeah. Alabama versus Mississippi State. I'm sorry, I gotta go with Alabama. It was a risky pick to pick them last week, or to pick against them last week, but whatever. Alabama's 77%. Yeah, it looks like they're starting to figure things out. Finally, I don't know. Dang it, I really wanted them to struggle this season. Finally, no 11 p.m. games this week. Good God. Well, these are pretty late too. Washington versus Arizona. I'm going to go Washington. 80% also say Washington's going to win it. That's it. I'm going to do the unthinkable right here. Oh, Nevada versus Fresno State. Fresno's 25 ranked. Really? They're ranked? I didn't know that. I'll go Fresno. Screw it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need some major hand washing after this. Anyways, y'all, that's going to do it for the college football predictions of the week. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Sorry the last two have been weird. But it's my friends being crazy or me trying to flush a toilet. But yeah. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. At least you can't see my face, but I hope y'all don't. Because that would look weird. Anyways, that's gonna do it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Goodbye. See you on the next one. Peace.